So welcome to class everybody, I'm Shavita and today we are going to do a flow class. So let's start on the mat and connect with our breath. The beginning of class and the end of class, I would say, is the most important part of the class. The beginning is to help us get centered and to also let go of what's happened or what may happen. So really surrendering on the mat in child's pose. Your toes are touching, your knees are wide, and your hands are shoulder width apart. You can rest your forehead on the mat. You can rest your forearms on the mat. So take a nice big exhale for the count of 3, 2, 1. Inhale for the count of 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for the count of 3, 2, 1. So surrender on the mat with every exhale, just letting go of anything that's not serving you. And as you inhale presence for the next 45 minutes for you to dedicate to yourself. Just slowly come back up and then bring your knees together. Then all we're going to do is just lean back. So we're going to really open up our ankles. So you're leaning back, you're lifting up your knees slightly. See how that feels for you. If that's not comfortable, don't do that. And leaning back and then back down. And back up, and then back down. And we're going to come and sit cross-legged. We're going to come and sit cross-legged, and we're going to go over our box breathing to help us stimulate our parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest nervous system. Okay, so box breathing is inhaling for the count of 4. Holding for 4 and exhaling for the count of 4. So sit comfortably, spine nice and long. And then inhale, and then let's exhale for the count of 4. 3, 2, 1. Pause. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Pause. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Pause. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Pause. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Pause. 3, 2, 1, and exhale. And then place your hands on your shoulders. Bring your elbows together. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. We're just letting go of any tension we may be holding on to our shoulders and upper back. One more time. Then keep those elbows together. We're going to lift the elbows up and circle the other way. Inhale up and circle. Inhale up and circle. Bring the hands up. Grab hold of the opposite elbows. Lift the hands up and come over to one side, keeping both buttocks on the mat. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then inhale, coming up, and the other side. 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands up, opposite hand on opposite knee. Bring the back hand near your spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. And then we're going to come onto the mat on all fours. Hands firmly on the mat, so there's no gap between your palm and the mat. Knees are hip distance apart. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Neutralize your spine. Take your shoulder to your hip and change sides. And change. And change. Tuck the toes under, pull the belly button in and lift those knees up 1 inch, 2 inches off the mat. Pull that belly button in and then gently release. And again, inhale, lift up, and this time we're going to come into downward facing dog. Walking it out. Left, right, left, right. Beautiful. Keep breathing. And then hold it once you find your downward facing dog. And then just bend your knees slightly, straighten out your spine. And then slowly straighten out the legs. Come forward into a high plank. Bend the knees, downward facing dog. High plank. Bend the knees, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Bending the knees, taking the knees over to the left, bringing the hips over to the right. Change sides. And then back to the center. We're going to lift up our right leg and we're going to bring it to the outside of the right foot, right hand, and drop the left knee down. And we're just going to wiggle. We're slowly warming up our hips, our lower back. Stay connected to your breath. And then extend that front leg. You can use your hand to extend that front leg. And we're going to draw the right buttocks to the back wall slightly, so you feel a stretch in your hamstring. And then gently bend the front leg, tuck the back toe under, and kick back into downward facing dog. And walking it out, breathing in, breathing out. And then we're going to inhale, lift up the left leg and take it to the outside of the left hand, drop the right knee down. And again, tiny circles. And tiny circles the other way. That's it. You're doing so well. Stay connected to your breath. That's all you got to do is breathe. And then extend that front leg. Draw your buttocks to the back wall. Keep connected to the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And then bending the front foot. Tuck the back toe under. Coming downward facing dog. And breathe. And then lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward, left foot forward. Tuck the neck into your knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Inhale, extend and reach up. Bring the hands together, palms together. Reach up. If you want to add a little slight arch of the back, you can. And then exhale, forward bend. You can have your knees bent. Exhaling, tucking the neck in. Inhaling, flat back. Take the shoulders away from your ears. Exhaling, tucking the neck in. Place the palms of your hands on the mat. Step your right foot back. Left leg back. And you can drop your knees down. Slightly lean forward with your torso. Keep your elbows close to the body. Tricep push-up. Upward facing dog. Relax your shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Take a nice big exhale. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward. Left foot forward. Tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Take the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Inhale, lifting up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward bend nice and slowly and with control. Tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Palms on the mat. Step the left foot back. Right foot back. Knees down if you want. Lean slightly forward on with your torso. Keep the elbows close to the body. Tricep push up. Upward facing dog. Tuck toes under. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Breathing in. Breathing out. Connecting to your breath. So this downward facing dog is your recovery. It's when you connect to your breath and stay in the present moment. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward. Right foot forward. Tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Inhaling, reaching up to the ceiling. Exhaling, forward bend, tuck in the neck. Inhaling, lengthen the spine. Exhaling, tuck in the neck. Palms flat on the mat. Step your right foot back. Left foot back. Now you can be in high plank or you can have your knees down. Up to you. Lean slightly forward. Elbows close to the body. Tricep push up. Upward facing dog. You're doing so well. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Your palms are firmly on the mat, so there's no gap between your hands and the mat. Pressing down with your knuckles. There's a slight bend in your elbows. Take the shoulders away from your ears. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward. Left foot forward. Tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward bend, tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Frame the feet. Left leg back. Right leg back. You can be on your knees or on your toes. Lean slightly forward. Tricep push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward, right foot forward. Tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Inhale, reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward bend, tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Frame the foot. Right leg back. Left leg back. High plank. Tricep push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward. Left foot forward. Tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Inhale, reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward bend. Tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Frame the foot. Left leg back. Right leg back. High plank. Tricep push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Anytime you need to rest, you can rest in child's pose or melt your heart down. Lean forward onto your hands and step your right foot forward. Pivot the back foot into a 45-degree angle, and we're going to come into warrior. Okay, arms are in line with your ears. Tuck your bottom ribs in. So instead of popping out, tuck them in. Sink down deeper if you can. Keep your torso facing the front, and then exhale. Warrior two. Hold it. Have a look at your knee. Your knee shouldn't be going in or two out. It should be over your heel. And then we're going to step forward. We're going to lean forward, and we're going to come into warrior three. Flying. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then bring the foot in front. Tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Step. Left foot back. Right foot back. High plank. Tricep push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Stay connected to your breath. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward. Pivot your right foot 45-degree angle. Keep that front knee nice and bent. Arms up. Tuck the bottom ribs. Warrior one. Your torso is facing the front. And then we're going to open up to warrior two. And then we're going to lean forward on the front foot, step the back foot in, and come into warrior three. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Step the foot in front, tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. And then we're going to step the right foot back, left foot back, high plank, tricep push-up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Beautiful. We're going to repeat that one more time on each side. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward, pivot your left foot 45-degree, and we're coming into warrior one. Pull the belly button in. Warrior two. Sink down a bit deeper if you can. Place your hands on your hips. Step the back foot in. Lean forward, and then release those hands and bring them to your hips. Lift the back leg up. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then bring the back foot in front. Bend down, tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Frame the foot. Left leg back. Right leg back. High plank. Tricep push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. You are doing so well. Just stay with me. And remember, you can rest anytime you want. No one's watching, no one's judging. This is your personal journey into connecting with your body and what it needs today. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward, pivot your right foot 45-degree angle up into warrior one. Sink deep. Breathe. Warrior two. Lean slightly back. So you don't want to be forward, you want to be back. Place your hands on your hips, pivot the hips to the front of the room. Step the back foot in slightly. Lean forward on the front leg. Lift the leg up behind you. Bring the hands beside your hips. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then step the back leg in front. Tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. And then we're going to step the right leg back. Left leg back. High plank. Tricep push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. And then exhale, bring the knees down. We're going to surrender in our melting heart. So chin on the mat. Melt your heart down and surrender. Surrendering to your breath, surrendering to the present moment. And then coming back onto all fours. We're going to tuck the toes under, back into downward facing dog. We're going to lift the right leg up and we're going to step it forward. And we're going to come into triangle. Pivot your hips to the front of the room. So left leg 45-degree angle, right leg pointing to the front of the room. Hips to the front, hands out, roll them out. Good, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, reach, 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 reach. And then pivot. Pivot your body. And if you want to check, bring your left hand down and then extend the arm up. So you're in alignment. Rotate your chest towards the ceiling. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Now bend that front leg. We're in another version of triangle. And if you want to, you can bring the hand over your ear for 3, 2, 1. Place your hands on the hips and then step your back foot in slightly. And then we're going to pivot the hips to the front, revolving triangle. Left hand up. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. And then we're taking the left hand to the outside of the right foot. You can bring your hand on your back and rotate. And the front leg can be bent slightly if you want. For 3, 2, 1. Bend the front leg. Kick back into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Lean forward onto your hands, step your right foot forward, and we're going to pivot to the front of the room. Shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come reach towards me. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, coming down. Lean slightly forward onto your toes. And then bend your right leg, your right knee. And we're coming down. This one's called a goddess pose. And your right foot can come up. And then when we rotate to the right leg, your left foot can come up. That's it. So we're working the inside thighs here. And then we're going to pivot to the front and kick that left leg back. We've changed directions here. And breathe. Lift that left leg up. Forward. With the back foot, 45-degree angle. And we're going to come into triangle. Place your hands on your hips. Bring those hips towards me. Hands out to the side. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. And then come down. And again, you can place that top hand near the bottom hand, inhaling, lifting. So you're in alignment. Rotate your chest to the ceiling. This is really good for your posture. Realigning your left and your right hips. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Now bend that front knee. Holding it. This one's called the Bikram triangle. And if you want, you can place your hand over your ear for 3, 2, 1. Bring your hand on your hip, other hand on the hip. Step the back foot forward slightly. Pivot the hips to the front. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, lift up the right hand. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. Bring the right hand to the outside of the left foot. And you can use your hand on your lower back, or you can extend your arm. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. And then frame the foot. Kick back into downward facing dog. We're nearly done. You're doing so well. Lean forward onto your hands, step your left foot forward, and we're going to come and face the front. And we're going to go into our goddess, coming from side to side. Good. One more time. We're going to come back to the front of the room, frame the foot, kick back into downward facing dog. And let's lift up that right leg, bend the knee, open up the hip, and take that right foot to the left hand. And remember, the closer that foot is to your hand, the harder it becomes, okay? So use your adjustments to suit where you're at today. Extend that back leg, lengthen your spine, and then come down. You can make one fist on top of the other, or you can come and rest on your forearms, whatever suits you. And all you got to do now is surrender with your breath. You're relaxing your face muscles, relaxing your shoulders, just surrendering to your breath. This is your time. And then make those little tiny adjustments. You know, you can take your left hip to your right heel. You can adjust your foot if you need to go deeper. Yeah, just do what you feel you need to do. And surrender. Nice conscious breathing, and see if you can add that magic pause at the end of each breath. And by adding that magic pause and being aware of it, you come into the present moment. Your body is 100% here with you, with your mind, so you're not wasting energy on thoughts. You're here repairing your body, creating space in that connective tissue, creating space in your fascia, which releases any blockages, anything you may be holding on to that might not serve you. You're letting it go with your breath. And you're letting the energy flow through your body. 3 more deep breaths, inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Bring your hands back onto the mat. Tuck your back toe under and slowly and gently come back into downward facing dog. Walking it out, left, right, and you can almost feel the difference. Good, now we're going to inhale, lift up the left leg, bend the knee, open up the hip. And we're taking that left foot to the right hand. Extend the back leg. Extend your torso. And then exhale, come down. Nice and slowly. And breathe. You have done so well today in class. Just by showing up is a great accomplishment. And it takes determination and commitment to turn up and take care of yourself. But 99% of the time, you will definitely feel better after doing something for yourself like this, or anything, going for a walk or run, whatever you choose to do. I had this rule when I'm unmotivated, I say to myself, just turn up, do it for 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes, if you don't want to do it, just stop. And I have never stopped. I've always continued the class, whatever I'm doing. And in the beginning, when I was starting my journey into fitness, I wrote it down, that the feeling I had when I finished. And every time I felt unmotivated, I used to look at that. And then something just flips and switches, where you actually know it's so good for you that you do not compromise. And you have these rituals and routines in place on a regular basis in your life, and it becomes part of your life. And that's where I'm at the moment. It's part of my life now. And if I don't do it, I will feel it. But it takes time to get to that stage. And it's every time you push yourself when you don't want to do it, that's when the change starts happening. Let's take 3 more deep breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Bring your hands onto the mat, tuck your back toe under, and come into downward facing dog. And then exhale, bring the knees down, surrender on the mat. Melting your heart down. And just turn around on your mat and lie on your back. Lying down on your back. Bending one knee, doesn't matter which one, just remember which one you're doing. Interlocking your fingers, hugging your knees in, extend that long leg that's on the mat, pull that knee into your armpit. Rotate your foot one way, rotate your foot the other way, pull it in a little bit more, breathe. Breathing with awareness, adding that magic pause at the end of it, and then we're bringing the opposite hand on the opposite knee and stretching it out. Now if you want to, you can bend that bottom leg and grab hold of the foot. But make sure you grab hold of the foot with your palm facing up, so that way you open up your shoulder too at the same time. And breathe. Beautiful long breaths, adding that pause at the end of the breath, the end of the exhale, the beginning of the inhale. And then gently release. Change sides. Interlock your fingers, just change the hand grip, and then hug your knee in. So we want to create balance in our bodies, and a balanced body helps us prevent injuries in the future. Pull that knee in a little bit more, rotate your foot one way, rotate your foot the other way. And then bring your hand, opposite knee. Turn your head away. And again, if you wanted to, you can bend that bottom leg and grab hold of the foot with your palm facing up. And breathe. So these twists are helping your digestive system. helps stimulate the digestive system, helps to reduce bloating, releases any trapped air you may have. So everything we do in yoga, there's a physical benefit, there's an emotional benefit, and there's a spiritual benefit. But we're also external people. We start off with the external benefits, and then suddenly something starts changing and you start feeling the emotional benefits and the spiritual benefits, and it just starts guiding you in your life as to what you need, and your body is always talking to you, telling you what's required. And then gently release, and then bend your knees, hug your knees in, and if you can, grab a hold of your elbows, up to you. Tuck your chin in and then have a little rock one way. And if there's any other little stretch you want to do that will end your practice with whatever you need, go do that. And then when you're ready, lie down with your legs long, and I will guide you through a yoga nidra, which is a deep relaxation. You'll be doing a body scan to completely relax you. So taking a deep breath in, taking a deep breath out. Take your breath, take your attention to your toes. You're relaxing your toes, you're relaxing your toes. Take your breath, take your attention to your ankles. You're relaxing your ankles, you're relaxing your ankles. Relax your calves, relax your calves. You're relaxing your shins, you're relaxing your shins. Relax your knees, relax your knees. Take a big breath into your thighs, you're relaxing your thighs, you're relaxing your thighs. Take your breath, take your attention to your hips. Relaxing your hips, you're relaxing your hips. Take a big breath into your belly, relax your belly, relax your belly. Your lower back's relaxed, your lower back's relaxed. Take a big breath into your chest, you're relaxing your chest, you're relaxing your chest. Your upper back's relaxed, your upper back's relaxed. Relax your jaw, your tongue, your lips. All relaxed. You're relaxing your forehead, you're relaxing your forehead. Your whole body is nice and relaxed. And as you exhale, letting go of anything that's not serving you. And as you inhale, inhale presence, just for a few minutes of the day, for you to really allow your body to just be still. And allowing your mind to be in the present moment, connected to your breath. And then just gently take in a couple of deep breaths, slowly coming back to your body. And I'll just share something with you today. Get the message. If there are problems in your life, it means the universe is trying to get your attention. It's saying, hey, there's something you need to be aware of. Something needs to change here. If you don't pay attention, the problem will intensify until you finally get the message and start to listen more carefully to your inner guidance. If you learn to pay attention to the small signals, you will learn from them and your problems will be solved with ease. I listen to the small signals and learn from them. And then just gently wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, turning your head left to right. And slowly and gently, in your own time, there is absolutely no rush. You can bend your knees and roll over to your preferred side. And whenever you're ready, you can come back up. I appreciate your time and allowing me into your living rooms. I thank you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.